Sunday, March 17th, a good day to walk through the yard and see the gardening growth. Well, here we are in the front yard, beginning our journey through the yard. We'll start out in the corner. There's the crepe myrtle on the corner. Looking down the driveway, we're going to come on over here to the left, and we're going to see all our garlic that's growing out. Looks beautiful. Last year it was tomatoes, this year it's garlic. Change our crop this year, so we'll see how that goes. Now let's head to the front door. I'm going to change our journey up a little bit on this filming. Here's the boxwoods, and there's the first rose bush and the second rose bush, and I can't think of that bush on the ground, but we're going to add some pots out of here too. And that all looks wonderful. Good start to a spring in a couple of days. We can see the azalea blooming pink back there in the background. Let's walk between the tree right here and see what's up next. All right, so let's continue our walk through the front yard. Like I said, there's another boxwood. Looking at the front of the house, got some irises down front. There's the camellia bush. It's a beautiful camellia bush. We had it pruned 2 years ago, and I think this really helped this plant to bloom a little bit more. So as we walk our way around the azalea bush, it's a pretty big azalea bush, as you can see. It's in a good spot on the yard. Let's continue our walk through the front yard. There's that beautiful magnolia tree that's began in 2003. There's our new pear tree, at least 2 years old. And there's the lemon tree in the background. There's lots of blooms on it already. As you can see, there they are. Lots more lemons coming by late summer. So we have thoroughly enjoyed having this fruit tree in our front yard. And there's that beautiful magnolia tree. And let's walk around here. Let's see where we're going to next. There's that pear tree I just mentioned. There's the dogwoods there on the left. And where we're going, let's look back at the front of the house. How beautiful it is. Let's try look over here to the left are the crepe myrtles. They're looking pretty good, wonderful this year, beautiful. And then we look down beside the fence where I did some cleanup there, getting the ivy out of there. But that's how the front yard appears to be looking right now as we get to March 17th. Beautiful. Oh, and yes, we got to go back to the front of the house and look at the Japanese maple. There's a tiny little growth on there. You can't see it just yet. But this tree is just so beautiful so many times in the year. It has been a wondrous tree for us on the front of the house. I can't wait to see what it does in spring and summer and fall this year. Like I said, it's a tree we have thoroughly enjoyed over the years. Okay, so today's March 16th. I did weed eating back here in the whole front yard today. And before I cut, I want to show you these were all over. They're little violets. But they're weeds to me. Just saying. They're all over the place. Found some garlic and some kale. What did I find over here? Oh, I broke a rose bush. I wish I had a video of that, but I don't. This first one I had to move. It split off from the other rose, and so we'll see what happens. But that was my bad. So, first, not exactly a spring cut, it's the last winter cut of 2023/2024. All right, going forward. Well, it's Sunday morning, March 17th, and I thought I'd come do a review of the yard on St. Patty's Day after I cut the grass and did all my trimming yesterday. So we had the roses up here, and as you've probably seen, I broke a rose bush yesterday, this one up on the left. It's a knockout rose. Hoping it comes back. It probably will. Go back down here by the red tips. Yep. A bunch of pruning yesterday. Not pruning, but trimming up. It's a nice morning. A little bit 5 degrees cooler than yesterday, but hey, we'll take that. So let's come back over here. Looking up that way. And looking up this way. And it all looks very nice. Let's walk up to the back by the birdhouse, by the holly tree. And there's some, I can't think of that. I can't think of what that name of that is. Iris, I believe. Up here by the containers. Looking back at the back patio. Back here, back at the fence. Come over here a second. Looking back over here. Yep, that's Vinca, in case you're wondering what it is. Looking back at the house and the shed. Everything, grass got cut yesterday. Everything got trimmed up except for the hill. I will get that later today. All right, now let's continue our journey. See all that garlic? We're gonna have great garlic. And there's some kale over here to the left. Let's see what we're doing over here. One of my winter projects over here on the left behind the shed looks pretty good. And we're doing pretty fine there. Let's get back over to the patio. I think we're doing pretty good on the patio. Can't burn any fires. If you've noticed, I haven't done any fire views lately because it keeps raining on the weekend. So, kind of makes things a little bit difficult. Got the roses, the Vitex, and the Viburnum. There's new growth on everything, that's for sure, including this one. All right. There's the V that I rebuilt and moved. Gardenia in the background, all the little cherry trees coming up. Okay. There's all the container gardening. And you can't see it. That looks rather nicely done. There's Cherokee Rose. That's not what the white blooms are. I'm drawing a blank on the name of that right now. Astra's coming up. Got little roses on the Cherokee Rose. The Pussy Willow coming up very good. More garlic to the left. I've got to move that big pot. There's a couple of Japanese maples that I need to take out of that. Everything in the back Looks pretty good today.